Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. We're going to be in the basic fantasy role-playing game for this video. You can get a copy of this book as well as adventures and supplements from basicfantasy.org. The PDFs are all free. The physical books are printed at cost if you do buy them. And I'm an old school gamer in the sense that I like having a physical book. For this video, we are going to go over movement and encumbrance. We're in the adventure part of the book, part 4. We're on page 36 if you want to read it yourself. So without further ado, let's dive in and see what the rules are on movement and encumbrances in a Dungeon Adventures for basic fantasy. Movement and encumbrance. The movement rate of a character or creature is expressed as the number of feet it can move per combat round. The normal player character races can all move 40 feet per round. When exploring a dungeon, time is expressed in turns as explained above. Normal movement per turn is 3 times the movement rate per round. Okay, that is interesting. I don't think it mentioned that up above. So if I'm going to use the time and scale, check out that video, for game turns versus combat rounds, then I needed to know that. So like I said, let's reread that one. When exploring a dungeon, time is expressed in turns, as explained above. Normal movement per turn is 3 times the movement rate per round. And until combat breaks out, you're in turn movement, and after combat starts, you're in round movement. This may seem slow, but the rate of movement includes such things as drawing maps, watching out for traps and monsters, though they may still surprise the party. In combat situations, on the other hand, everyone is moving around swiftly, and such things as drawing maps are not important. A character's movement rate is adjusted by his or her encumbrances, the load he or she is carrying, as follows. No armor or magic leather. Lightly loaded, your speed's 40 feet. Heavily loaded, 30 feet. Leather armor or magic metal. Lightly loaded, 30 feet. Heavily loaded, 20 feet. Metal armor, 20 feet. Heavily loaded, 10 feet. Count the weight of the armor worn when calculating encumbrance, because armor counts both for bulk and restrictiveness as well as for weight. Magic armor counts for its full weight, but it is not as bulky and restrictive as normal armor, thus granting an improved movement rate. That's good to know. So that'll cover movement and encumbrance, and the first part of that will be very useful if I'm using the time and scale rules for dungeon exploration in my Pathfinder games. Well, until we all game again, guys.